Hello and welcome to Our Married Life. Today we're going to be talking about giving, and more accurately, being grateful for the things we are given.
Well, I've spent way more than enough time in the hospital as of recent, but when you're in the hospital, there are many things you can still be grateful for. When I was there, I did not have the ability to read for myself, and so I wound up listening to Psalms every night, even a lot during the day. And that really blessed me because just because I couldn't read does not mean I couldn't hear. So for me, that really blessed me. Also, I prayed a lot, and when my husband was not with me, there were several procedures or certain situations where he couldn't be there. But when he wasn't, I would pray and I would consistently go over verses in my head, like 2 Timothy 1:7, for God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. I would just go over that over and over and over in my head so that it would calm me down. And those are great things that you can do when a situation may not be in your control. And to me, it really blessed me to be able to do that. Also, I started to be able to walk again in the hospital. That was a huge blessing. I was grateful for the nurses and the doctors that took care of me. And we were supposed to go to a concert our last hospital stay. We were unable to. I wound up just giving that ticket away. And to me, it was a great blessing to just be able to give. So.
And God always gives unto those that give of a cheerful and appreciative heart.
Exactly. So I was just being a cheerful giver. Even though I was not in a very good place, I could still give in my circumstances. So we have a message from our sponsoring friends. Hey, what do you need to go to the hospital? You need a furry friend. And if you don't have one,
get one!
Woo. So my owl has gone with me on all of my hospital stays. And it's always good to have something comforting with you when you're in the hospital. It just helps you, and obviously it can be a fun distraction when you're in a lot of pain or you have a lot going on. It's just great to have with you. David kept me distracted, as you can see, in the hospital by hooing at me. What else did you do when I was in the hospital?
I also did some scriptures. You can see them here. I combined them with Disney characters. She picked the Disney characters out and the scriptures, and I, did them with calligraphy ink.
And he wound up being very popular in the hospital too. There were a lot of nurses and phlebotomists that would come by and check out his amazing art. So that was a huge blessing for both of us, not just for him to put scriptures up in my hospital room, but lots of people would comment.
Lots of people were blessed. Speaking of blessing other people and hospitals and all that other stuff, what do you call an artist that only draws with blood?
I don't know.
A phlebotomist.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, yes, these scriptures were also a good way for Emmeline and I to spend time together, to work together as a team, and to continue in that word-based relationship that God established since before the foundations. Well, not since before, but with Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
So.
What else did you do while we were in the hospital?
We read 10 Hours to Live.
He read it to me.
Okay.
Yes.
We read 10 Hours. Yes, I read it to her.
Yes. And that was a huge blessing because that book gives such hope in such detrimental circumstances.
And great instruction on how to stay focused on the word and promises of healing that it has.
Definitely. So for that, is there anything else we want to talk about?
Well, no, not really. Other than
we did a wonderful vlog on giving, and it's Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas. God bless you.
And on the count of three. Happy New Year.
1, 2, 3. Happy New Year.